Thank you for coming back to the Proper Football Podcast, and we're going to get right into it today.
Yes, we are. We're going to talk about Mr. Messi, the, I guess you can say GOAT, perhaps. He won the League Cup for his brand new team, Inter Miami, here in the United States, playing for the MLS. Crazy, I guess, path to the final, I guess.
Yeah, he got the most cups of all time.
Wow. How many?
44.
44 decorations, I guess you can say, on his neck.
Yes, sir.
That is crazy. 44, that's most decorated of all time.
Yeah,
That's
wild PK shootout, full-time 1-1, and PK shootout goes to 9-10.
9-10, yeah. I mean, the goalies took PKs. It was a crazy PK. It was a crazy game. Messi with another goal. 10 goals in 7 games. I mean, it looks like he's just having fun out there.
Yeah, that was actually a spectacular finish.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
With an A.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, Messi's just, like I said, he looks like he's having a lot of fun in what he's doing. At PSG, he looked like he was having lots of stress. You know, the fans were hating on him. Looked like he was having a tough time, even with one of the best teams in the world. But
Yeah, I can
over
agree.
here at Inter, he's with his best friends. He's with Sergio Busquets. He's with Jordi Alba. He's just loving the Miami vibe. I mean, he's enjoying himself. He's creating chances. He's scoring crazy goals. He's smiling every time the camera goes on him. He's still walking on the pitch, but you know he's making things happen. I think he's really making things happen for him and his family.
Hope you're liking our video so far. Like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Yeah, I love that side of Messi. You know, you could see his spirits coming higher.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, at PSG, you know, the fans were kind of just almost talking down on his name. And it's not like he had a bad time at PSG. He did well. But it's really good to see Messi, you know, do well in that MLS. But, hey, yo, was that scripted, bro? He comes to the MLS, and he's winning a ship off the back. Worst team in the MLS, and they just getting it done.
Yeah, it's a fairy tale story. Welcome to Conspiracies by Proper Football Podcast.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, Beckham's been talking about it for years. When he was the owner, he's been the owner of Inter Miami. Hey, we want to bring in these stars. You want to bring in these Messi, these Ronaldos, these, you know, big-time players. But I guess it is part of the script. I don't know exactly how scripted it is, but it's definitely going to be a fairy tale ending. At least it was for the League Cup. Let's see what he does in the MLS. How do you think they do? They're in last place right now. They have, like 11 games left in the league, something like that. They need to win a big part of that. You think he can make it happen?
I think they can make it happen. I mean, how many games did they win since then? It was 7 games.
It's a very low amount compared to the amount of games they played.
If they could bounce back and win a League Cup, I think they can bounce back and probably shoot maybe top 6, top 7.
I mean, the way the MLS works, it's not really like these other leagues. It's just you got to get into a playoff.
Yeah, playoff
So
position.
if they just get into that last playoff position, they can do exactly what they did in the World Cup.
Yeah, no.
I mean, not World Cup, the League Cup. Or he can do what he did in the World Cup as well.
They got some work to do. They can do it. I mean, they got all the guys. I mean, look at Alba and Busquets. They transformed that team.
Yeah.
I think they can do it.
And then on top of that, you know, they've done it in the League Cup. They have all the momentum going into the MLS league. They're saying, look, we did it once. Let's just get into the last place position for the playoff, and we'll do exactly what we did it before. They'll have all the confidence in the world. If they make the playoff, they're definitely winning it for me.
I agree. I think they can do it.
Let's see what happens.
I'm never counting Messi out.
I'll never count him out. There's a few players in this world that I'll never count out. Messi is one of them. Another one is Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo. A couple weeks ago, he just won his own League Cup in Saudi Arabia, and he's doing really well. 20 goals in 25 games. Incredible record.
Yeah, that's a good record. I mean, he has a really good team around him too now. I mean, that team has changed since he's gotten there.
Yeah.
You know, adding Mane to the team, that brings a lot more firepower.
Mm-hmm.
And who else has gone there?
Brozovic.
Yeah.
Talisca was already over there.
They actually, they just got Laporte too. I think they're getting
going.
him.
Yeah. Rumors are going. It's looking like he's going.
Yeah, I mean that team's booming. They're doing numbers right now. And yeah, I mean Ronaldo. We know every league he's gone to, he's done well.
Yeah.
And his age is not the problem. He's gonna do numbers regardless.
He's gonna score regardless, like you said. Whatever league he goes in, he scored. on his worst seasons ever, he's scoring 20+ goals.
Yeah.
So that's a clue.
And that's not even a bad season.
That's a phenomenal season on most players' records. It's just that Messi, Ronaldo, we hold them to a whole different standard. So would have been nice if Ronaldo ever came to the MLS, but I guess we'll never get to see that.
Hey, I mean, there's a chance.
Battle.
There's a chance.
You think?
Mean, how many years is left on his contract at Saudi?
Like 2 years left. He's 38, turning 39. I think he just ends it in Saudi. Collects that check.
I don't know. He might have a few more.
Can he break
years,
the Zlatan record?
He could probably. I feel like he's more fit than Zlatan ever was. Like Zlatan was always fit. Don't get me wrong, but right now at 38 versus Zlatan at 38, I feel like Ronaldo is definitely more in shape than Zlatan was.
Yeah.
And then he had guys like Francesco Totti that went pretty long too. I think he went until what, like 40?
40s, yeah.
41, something like that. Yeah, I mean, I think Ronaldo can do it. I mean, it's all up to him and what he wants to do. But if he does come here, you think Messi and Ronaldo, who has a better outcome in the MLS?
Well, it would be tough to decipher depending on when Ronaldo would come. If it's in 1 year, if it's in 3 years, definitely a big difference. But let's just say Ronaldo was here this year and Messi and Ronaldo came at the same time. Man, what a show would that be? I mean, Inter Miami versus LA Galaxy. Let's say he goes. I think he was sponsored by they had similar sponsors. Who would do better? What a question. Well, Messi's tearing it up. Ronaldo's tearing it up right now. Hot take, I still think Messi would do better. And here's why. Because the team would do better. And they would end up winning and stuff like that. Ronaldo scored a boatload of goals, but I think the team would suffer. You saw it at Man U, you saw it at Juventus, and you would definitely see it at the MLS. He still has something to prove, and that ego is still part of him, where Messi doesn't have that anymore. He won the World Cup. He won everything. He's just playing for fun. He's playing with vibrações, just vibes. And I think Inter Miami can go far because people want to play with Messi, and they'll be happy.
Yeah, no, I could agree with that. Like I said, everyone around him, like, you see when he gets the ball, like, instantly they want to give him that ball back.
Yeah.
And, like I said, I agree, man. I think Messi does better than Ronaldo in MLS, but who's to say? I mean, who knows if it comes true or not, but
another part of the conspiracy in the Proper Football Podcast episode.
Yeah.
But, that would be really interesting, man. Hopefully we'll see it one day in our lifetime, but if not, we already enjoyed La Liga edition of Messi versus Ronaldo, which was a great, 9 years or so?
Yeah.
Which is
but
pretty
Messi
good.
coming to the MLS, man, I don't know, man. It kind of makes me feel old, bro.
Right? Like, we always knew that they would eventually come to the MLS, but
Yeah.
this is when they were in their prime, and now all of a sudden, snap of a finger, here we are, Messi in the MLS.
Towards the end of their career, I remember going to what's that store in that old store in Seacon? What was it? Soccer World?
Got Soccer? Or
Soccer World. I think it was Soccer World.
Yellow one.
Yeah.
Shout out Soccer World.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I remember being a youth, bro.
A youth.
Going to the store with my dad. I can't even tell you, probably like 10. And that was the first jersey I ever bought.
Wow.
Well, my dad bought me. And it was the Argentinian jersey when Messi was number 19.
Wow.
Just seeing where he was then until now, it's like, bro, damn.
Right.
It's been years.
Like, I remember, I feel like it was yesterday. I remember exactly what I was doing when Ronaldo transferred over to Real Madrid. I was sitting down on my mom's couch watching ESPN, and it said, Ronaldo makes blockbuster move from Man United to Real Madrid, $133 million. I mean, nowadays, that's chump change. But that was the biggest transfer of all time. And all of a sudden, this guy's 38. Obviously a phenomenal player, but not the same as he was at Real Madrid. But same thing with Messi. Not the same, but still has that pizzazz. And one thing I love about Messi is that, like you said, he's just having fun. He's giving back. Like, people give him the ball, he gives it back. He gave Yedlin back his captain's band. I mean, all of that.
Lifted a trophy with him. That was dope, man.
That was just a good touch.
That's pure love right there, man. And stuff like that, bro, that's how the team goes longer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's my prediction. Like, for Messi, I would say that he would have a better career at the MLS than
I think so, too. I'm going with Messi as well.
Let's do it, man. And that's the end of the episode. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.